Welcome to Drawfee Break, the midweek freeform drawing sesh. I'm Caldwell.
I'm Nathan.
I'm Julia.
And today I'm forcing these guys to do another Exquisite Corpse challenge because I missed out on it and it seemed really fun. And I'm going to get started. I'm drawing ahead. Yeah, I was watching the other one and it looked. I was really mad that you guys did such cool things without me.
Yeah, you missed the first try chaos.
You did a separate take.
No,
you just weren't there.
Oh, I wasn't there for the chaos.
You missed it. You missed being in the chaos.
Yeah.
In the us trying to figure out topics to talk about while we didn't have the drawing screen as a jumping off point.
Well, that is the problem. Is that you don't have we were trying to come up with ideas for what we wanted to draw before, and it was difficult because we couldn't actually talk to each other.
Yeah. Oh, before this just now. Yeah. We were all just silently thinking.
And that's my favorite part is when we get to do that pre-show chat that's really good and even funnier than the actual episode.
That you don't get to enjoy.
Nobody here is privy to. That's for our Super Plus Premium Patreon members only. If you want to get subscribed to Drawfee Gold, it's a level or two below Drawfee Platinum.
It's just you go to PayPal.com.
Yeah.
And just whatever amount you think is right, and if you guess it right, the right amount, without going over Price is Right rules.
Yeah.
You get the Jeffreyon. What did you call it?
Patreon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you get the
Zac Efron membership.
There's several tiers. There's the there's gold tier. There's Draw Me Like Your French Girls tier. That's where we just come to your house and actually draw pictures of you. There's a private Drawfee.
There's Tears for Fears.
Yeah, Tears for Fears. There's the tier where we actually try, and we spend more than 10 minutes on a drawing.
There's the beer tier.
Mm-hmm. I guess then the ultimate tier is College Humor tier, which is where someone pays us to draw every day. So that's the top tier.
Yeah, if you want to become our employer, just match.
Yeah.
Match our
match
salary.
Our 401ks.
Yeah.
That's all there is to it. Do you not know about Patreon? Patreon? Julia, do any of you guys know what this is?
No.
Oh, it's like a thing. It's like a Kickstarter.
Is it it's like patronage?
Yeah,
but it's Patreon.
I learned about it from the Saturday Morning Breakfast cereal guy. It's like you basically do a month.
Zach Wienersmith.
Yeah. Like every month you do a donation to an artist of your choice, or you can support several artists through it. Whoa. And so basically it's in lieu of having an actual job and contributing to society, cartoonists and creatives can now mooch off of the community at whole.
Clearly they are contributing something if they are being patronized.
It's true. But yeah, it's really cool.
What is it run by the Medici family?
The Medici Machiavelli, actually.
Oh, sure.
It's the ends that justifies the means. That's a little that's a little Renaissance humor for you boys and girls out there.
Yeah, you probably don't remember the Renaissance. You're probably all just little tykes just on your game discs.
Nathan, you can't reveal that we're immortal. That's only for gold tier members to know.
I think I mentioned in a previous episode that my interview was 500 years ago.
It's true. That is the final reveal of the Drawfee show.
That's also the final tier, immortality.
Yes, it's true. The immortality, take it, it's yours. Brad Pitt.
As Troy.
As Troy, but also just Brad Pitt just in real life.
That was actually that he was just talking to the craft services people, and they were like, you know what, we had the camera rolling, and that's actually a pretty good take. We're just going to use that line.
Yeah, Brad was like, I would kill for a Danish right now. I would bestow immortality upon some person that could get me a cruller, and they caught the whole thing.
When Brad Pitt gets hungry, that's when the real good acting.
It's true.
That's when he can really. Just dig deep and get those
in
raw emotions.
It's like in those Snickers commercials when people turn into worse versions of themselves. Brad Pitt is actually just like a dude named Davis, and
Davis.
And when Davis gets hungry,
no last name.
No, yeah. Davis Pitt.
Davis Pitt.
he becomes
Brad Pitt.
his powerful alter ego, Brad.
They need to starve him for his movies.
That's why he always looks so good in the films.
Mm-hmm.
In the films that he does. All right, I'm almost done here, you guys. Thank you.
Jeez. Oh my gosh.
I'm sorry.
Take longer.
Take forever.
I could. Should I?
I realize we're immortal.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
I don't think our viewers are.
No concept of time.
Yeah, it's like, oh guys, we accidentally recorded for 2,000 years because time has no meaning to us. So, oops.
I wonder what we would come up with if we started drawing for 2,000 years straight. It would either be like the Sistine Chapel
it would be the
or
most
just
beautiful
hell.
Shrek, I would think.
It would definitely it would be the most accurate Shrek. It would look 3D rendered, but it would just be a bunch of.
I think we'd hit a wall at some point. I think at about like 1,000 years out, we'd hit a wall. All right, don't look yet.
Okay.
I'm going to.
Make the hide.
I gotta do the hidey ho.
The hidey ho.
Mm-hmm.
See, we didn't have a cool name for it last time. I'm so glad you're back.
That's why I'm here. Okay, that's gonna be plenty. All right. Oh man, I keep forgetting that these people know what's coming.
Oh yeah,
The audience is in on it.
They're in on the joke. They're gonna see what I'm drawing and be imagining the head you drew.
Nate, I left you a little bit of a hint.
A little bit of
at the bottom,
a neck space.
Yeah, do you want to get in there?
Yes, please.
All right, go for it.
Yay! Ooh.
Great.
I feel like I know what you drew, based only on this.
You might have a suggestion,
based on what I know about you and your TV watching habits.
Nate, I might have. Well, that's true, but I might have flipped a script on you.
Oh, okay.
I might have flipped several scripts, an entire series.
Sure.
An entire season of scripts was flipped on you. I took a couple classics and I remixed them. That's what I do. I made a little stir fry.
Little stir fry. Okay. Well, I'm drawing inspired by. Whoa.
Well.
Oh no.
Don't tell me.
Is it?
I haven't gone up yet, Nate.
Right,
yeah, don't say. You can't say what you're drawing. That's the one rule.
No, I'm drawing a suggestion.
Oh, that's good. You can say that.
Yeah, because Teacupica, I think I'm pronouncing that wrong, suggested that we take we use some Drawfee suggestions as what we were gonna draw, and of course we couldn't decide that ahead of time.
I shouted no, and didn't do it. But then Nathan was like, I'm a good person. I'm a great human being. I will draw a suggestion. Whose suggestion are you drawing?
We're just a not that creative human being who wanted help.
One of the two.
I'm drawing a suggestion suggested by Fabulous Vampire.
Whoa.
Which in itself could be a suggestion.
That's true. I mean, I'm trying to think. Like, vampires are pretty fabulous to begin with, though. Like, even old Bramble Stokes' vampire was a pretty...
Bramble Stokes?
Bramble Stokes.
Old Bramble Stokes.
Yeah, old Bramble Stokes, the person who invented the legend of Vlad the Impaler. Well, I guess Vlad the Impaler was kind of a real person, but he wrote the book. Like the classic depictions of vampires and Draculoids are like pretty... They've got like that cool collar and that like medallion that I guess, I don't know, maybe they won like a really prestigious softball tournament or something. They've got like that cloak.
Yeah. I really want a cloak.
Silky pants.
I want a cloak with an excuse to wear it.
I know. This is the problem. There's so many. This is why, again, not to bring up a cool subject, but if I were Brad Pitt, I could pull off a cloak. Yeah, we're not cool or famous enough.
Even if he was Davis Pitt.
Yeah, even in his Davis form. Even in his fully content. After a big lunch. He's like, oh, this cloak barely fits me because I'm so fat.
Man, is that Brad Pitt in his cloak? No, that's Davis.
It's just his brother Davis.
Just going
Same
around
person.
eating a sub.
Same person. Take that. I scooped you, TMZ. But I do agree that having a cloak would be so, like, number one, you'd look cool. It would billow. I don't have enough clothing that billows in a majestic way.
That's true. I think the problem with having a cloak though would be that there is no consistent dramatic wind to just make it constantly billow.
I think you would need to live in like a blustery place.
You would need to have a built-in fan.
Maybe so.
Maybe that's one that's like attached to your belt so that no one sees it.
Yeah.
And then it just billows out your cloak.
Or maybe you just work in like a well-ventilated warehouse.
Yes.
Where your cloak has ample space and wind flow to billow.
You can be the most dramatic construction worker. Yeah. It's just
the most dramatic member of the Amazon fulfillment team.
40-something stories up.
Where do these boxes go? That would be great. I had this idea for a while back because, like, you know, a lot of jeans, especially like women's jeans, don't have big enough pockets for like phones.
Yeah,
and
they're
stuff.
real small.
Yeah, and I was thinking like the solution to that is just like really cool holsters.
Yeah.
Like a fashionable holster for your phone and stuff.
So like not quite a fanny pack.
No, like yeah, that's the thing. Like fanny pack technology never reached its zenith. We were so close but so far away. If we had only pushed further.
Design it to look kind of like a gun holster, but not enough where you'll get shot.
Right, not enough where like people will be like, "Sir, you cannot come into this Fuddrucker, sir." Sir, please.
Fuddruckers takes a firm stance against fanny packs.
This is a place of peace and burgers, sir. You can choose your own burger fate, but not the fate of others around you.
You ever get an ostrich burger?
Like at Fuddruckers or just in general?
At Fuddruckers or in general.
I think I've had an ostrich burger. I've had a lot of the creatures of God's green earth in burger form.
You know, it turns out they all taste pretty similar if you grind them up and make them into a patty.
I had kangaroo once.
No.
Yeah.
Ooh. Mm.
It's as stringy as one might expect.
Did it have a kick to it?
Fuck you, man. Fuck you, that's wonderful. Hey, fuck you, I'll never be able to make a joke that good.
You could just turn off Drawfee now. That's it. That's the pinnacle.
We peaked.
It's the pinnacle of joke.
We fucking peaked.
Alright.
You
done?
Yeah.
Alright.
I realized that the suggestion I chose, just drawing the torso of, isn't it's difficult.
Sure.
It's difficult to convey what I was trying to convey.
That's the challenge.
But
that's what we call the show Drawfee Break, because it's hard.
I cheated it.
And we work really hard.
I think it's fine.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait for this reveal.
Reveal.
I have my section left.
Uh-huh. You know what you're doing?
I have a vague idea. I've never drawn it before, so it's probably going to be god-awful.
Well, that's okay.
Because,
no matter, you have so much working against you to make an actually good drawing.
Yeah, that's true.
And legs are tricky anyway, because, you gotta, it's just legs. Mm-hmm. Legs are pretty boring.
I don't know, Nate pretty much nailed it last time.
I guess he did.
With his weird...
He cheated it in a fun way by drawing
monster face thing.
I'm trying to give Julia enough room.
Yeah,
we drew pretty big.
So
I'm just gonna shrink it without looking at it.
Okay.
And hope that it's still
blind. Okay. Nathan is pulling a top tier photo shaman maneuver.
This is the most boring thing to watch.
A blind transform.
Okay. I think.
You're good.
If you need more space.
All right.
Too bad.
I'm gonna close my eyes. Spin this way. One of these days, we really need to. I just did a complete circle.
Yeah, you did.
I'm right back where I started. One of these days, we need to we should just. Every time we do one of these episodes, we should film us spinning around in the chair, so we just eventually end up with an hour-long supercut of us spinning around in chairs like the goobers that we are.
It is a weird conveyor belt maneuver that you guys do.
Yep, we're like the sushi at the fancy restaurant.
Absolutely.
At the airport.
The fanciest sushi comes out on spinning chairs.
Spinning chair. Yeah, not even conveyor belts. It's like a bunch of people with office chairs pushing them.
Hey, I don't know about you, but I can't get excited for sushi unless it's on a chair. Unless something's moving, unless something's rotating,
that's
sliding.
Is that the level up from eating it off of a naked woman? It's just eating it out of a chair.
Yeah. It's 10 levels up.
It's dang, I want my sushi and I want it to be unique, but I don't want to degrade a person. God dang. Get me some of that chair sushi.
Yeah, I don't, how do you put that on a resume?
Oh, what,
that I was
a human plate?
I was a human sushi plate.
I was a human plate at Yukaku.
What job experience? I guess if you want to continue being a human plate.
I guess it's like, well, it's a fusion of skills, really. It's like service industry.
Right.
You're like a waiter and a performer.
Ooh.
So like that's double damage right there. And I think it's kind of bullshit that you don't see as many male naked sushi plates. I think that'd be pretty fun.
See, I think males in general tend to have more body hair.
That's true.
Is the thing.
Uh-huh.
And I don't know about you.
Oh no, you'd have to shave down for this.
You gotta get waxed.
Yeah. That'd be fine.
You gotta wax it. Okay, if it's a hairless man.
A hairless man, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm gonna next time I go to a sushi restaurant that serves, like sushi on naked people.
That you frequent
right
often
for my anniversary.
Yeah, for you and Sue's out.
Me and Sue's got a big night out planned. I'm gonna cause a stink. Because I'm gonna be like, excuse me,
Excuse me,
sir.
This is a woman.
I specifically requested a hairless man.
A hairless, muscly man.
I've requested your sushi sashimi combo on the smoothest man you have.
The left arm is tuna. The right arm is salmon.
And in the middle is like a octopus tuna combo.
Octopus tuna combo.
A little eel in there too.
Get some of those
special roll.
Get some of those crunch rolls. Mm-hmm. Get some soft shell crab going.
Right.
Let's just list different types of sushi we like.
Okay, I'm going to interrupt that by saying I went into
the most special roll is the dick. I'm done.
Oh God. I went into this kind of knowing what I was doing. Now I've abandoned ship on it, and now I'm just adding things.
I'm sorry, Julia.
I was done about 30 seconds into this.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's too short, so now I just keep adding more and more junk.
Oh, I keep like catching glimpses, and I'm excited.
Look, Caldwell.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
Winning it.
You glimpsed. You dared to glimpse.
I turned into a dare to glimpse, man.
Ugh.
Dare to glimpse. That's the follow-up out.
That's what D2G stands for.
D2G.
I was wondering what that bracelet meant.
Dude. Oh man, Catherine, she's coming to the party on Friday. She's D2G.
Oh dude, she's gonna G you D. She's D to G you D.
We are gonna go into the back garden, lock the door, and then just glimpse each other from across the way.
Oh, we glimpsed for like an hour and a half last night.
I caught a hella glimmer.
There was some leering. There was some glaring. There was some perusal.
It was a pretty thorough window shopping experience, if I do say. And then we said goodnight to each other.
We said goodnight very respectfully, and then we went and ate sushi off chairs.
Naked chairs.
Naked chairs.
Mm. A naked pine, not even stained.
Ooh.
Can you imagine?
Get some splinters from that.
Maybe.
If you're not careful, yeah. I mean, I don't.
Okay.
Because I know what I'm doing.
Take us home.
I have no idea what I did to this.
Okay, so do the full cover.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
And then turn.
Full cover is happening. I deeply apologize in advance.
Oh yeah.
Perfect.
Get those pre-apologies.
It kind of got away from me at some point. Probably 30 seconds after I was done with what I originally planned.
Spinning the tablet.
Spin
Are
it,
we ready?
Center it.
Are we ready? Well, I ended mine actually kind of short, so
that's okay. Reveal it.
Oh Lord!
Whoa! A true warrior. What is that on his?
Is that
He's got the Attack on Titan sword thing.
It's a 3D maneuvering device sword thing, but none of the other stuff.
It's
on a deer legs.
What do you call the core? I'm trying to remember it's a survey core deer.
Yes, it's a survey core deer with 3D gear.
So this is like the ultimate Titan defense.
Yeah.
Personnel.
Yeah.
The ultimate warrior.
Yeah.
Oh my God. So yeah, Nate, do you see what I did there? I tricked you.
I did see what you did.
What did you think I was going to draw?
I thought you were just going to draw JoJo.
Oh yeah, I should have. I was thinking about it.
That is his outfit, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's got the tie.
Jonathan Joestar, he wears just like a ridiculous tiny bow tie on like a sweater vest. despite being like the most muscular man in the world.
The suggestion I was working off of was the Duck Knight.
Oh, it's pretty good.
I think so. Given that I couldn't draw, you didn't even give me like a neck that I could curve.
I gave you something better. I gave you shoulders.
It's true.
The gift of shoulders.
You gave me the gift of shoulders, and
that's something you can put your weight on. I love that he goes sideways.
Kind of annoyed that he works so well in such a weird way.
Like, I'm just picturing him, if I may.
Yeah.
He's just like, oh no, I gotta get up on that wall. And that's what he does.
This is great.
You got it. I think we did it, guys.
That face that you drew on, onto your Kirby body, your handsome Kirby.
Handsome Kirby, yeah.
It conjured up every time they yell Pixis in that joke.
Pixis! Yeah, it is a very angry face. What are you gonna do?
I'm just want to slow zoom in on that.
Slow zoom in on that. Get that slow zoom as I say, we're very sorry. Goodbye.
Oh no.